I came across a story of Favor from Ughelli North in Delta State, whose life was taken from her directly or indirectly too early. She was only 20 years old and she was in search of greener pastures and allegedly was assaulted and couldn't live with the consequences or the outcomes of that event and ended up ending it all for herself. My deepest condolences to the family because I cannot imagine what you will be going through. But these are five things that I want every young woman to learn and take away from Favor's story. Number one, as a young woman, especially a woman of faith, you have been sold a lie. You have been sold the script that if you keep yourself, if you be the good girl, get good grades, you will get married, you will have kids, and you will have some happily ever after on the end of it. And the challenge is that our lived experience most times never match up to those expectations. And this is the consequence of that. People end up breaking. And we need to learn that we coexist with good and evil in the world that we live in. And despite the best of intentions we have for our kids and for our sisters and our loved ones, unfortunately, they may still fall short. And falling short should not be a crime or a reason for disqualification of their life. Number two is that shame is often louder than truth. Whilst I was not in her head, I could only imagine questions like, who would marry me now? Would they believe me? What if I have an STD? What if I end up with an unwanted pregnancy? What if they say it was my fault? How do I express this to my mom? What of the church? How would I be perceived? What of my friends? How can I stand toe to toe with other girls my age that we've agreed to keep ourselves chaste and, till the day of marriage? And therefore, we start to chase this perfection that does not exist. Number three is your story is not over, even if it broke. Now we are well conversant with the five stages of grief. And I always say there should be a sixth phase, which is redemption. Because despite what broke in your story, you need to know that there is hope. And that whatever pieces of your story can be put together and designed in a beautiful way that propels you forward towards that same future and outcome that you desire for yourself. Can it look different? Yes, it may look a bit different, but not less. Nonetheless, we need to create more safe spaces. And unfortunately, the places that look like they should be safe spaces may not necessarily be. You go to the church and there's still comparison. In your family, there can still be comparison. And therefore, this kind of experiences leaves a woman desolate. She is silenced. And this is what I say, that depression is anger turned inwards. When it cannot find expression and it doesn't have a safe space to express it, then what does it do? It turns it inwards. And unfortunately, it leads to this tragic outcome. Please do reach out for help. We will continue to speak. We will continue